Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is JarraxQ here, and before we get started on this exciting Advanced Warfare gameplay video, well, we can watch myself jump off the edge of the map and die, but I just really want you guys to know that you are valued, you're important, and I am really glad that you're watching this video, and yeah, you're awesome, you're awesome. Remember that, okay? Remember that. Alright, let's get straight into it. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to string a bunch of different clips together. I've been playing for a couple of hours already this morning. That's because I'm in Australia and we got it a bit earlier. My friend JDawg, who has a YouTube channel, you can check him out on my links on my channel. We sort of figured it out, and I think it's about 16 hours earlier we get it in Australia compared to America. Something like that, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I've been playing a bit. I did a little bit of sniping, but I've mostly been running around with this assault rifle, the AK-12, I think, or A-12, maybe A-12. But it's kind of like, feels like the AK, the classic, that kind of feeling gun. And yeah, I've been really having fun with it, and you can just sort of see me like boosting around, and I'm still getting used to it, obviously, but I'm gonna just put clips together to sort of talk about the different things in this game, what I like, what I enjoy, and what I think may be a problem from my short time playing it. To start with the problems that I've seen with this game, there aren't really many things that I see as a big issue. One is the connections seem to be a little bit weird in that they've got the bars up on the screen. I'll put clips up to sort of show that. And they sort of swap between 4 bars and 1 bar, and they sort of glitch backwards and forwards. But in saying that, I haven't really felt cheated in when I've been killed. Like, if I felt killed, it wasn't like, oh man, he was lagging, or I was lagging, or, you know, I haven't really felt like cheated by the connection so much. And I think that could be partly to do with the speed of the game, or maybe they've done a good job with the connections and that. I'm not sure. Obviously, there's an FOV slider in this game, which is really good. I think the optimization, they've done a good job. I've got it on pretty low settings at the moment, and it's running really well with fraps. I'm recording with fraps, and it's still running quite well. The only other thing that I've really found a bit annoying, actually there's 2 things, was the dual-wield LMGs. I sort of put in a clip as well, but I think that was more so just because these guys were boosting in and getting up close and personal, and my teammates weren't really helping. So yeah, it was kind of just like they were getting up close and personal and just blasting away with these dual-wield LMGs. So I think you can combat them, but then again, they may get nerfed. I'm not sure on that. The other thing is the knifing, but again, I think it's no worse than any other Call of Duty in recent times, like Black Ops 2, etc. I'm not quite sure what I was doing there. I just slammed that guy. I forget what you call it, whether it's a boost slam or something, but wrecked him. So fun to do that. Bit tricky. Whenever you get like a single, like 1-hit kill, if you get killed with 1 hit, just like whatever it is, whether it's a sniper, whether it's a knife, you always feel kind of like, oh, that sucks, but I think it's not a big issue. Alright, so quickscoping, like you may have heard that quickscoping wasn't going to be a thing. I do definitely think that quickscoping is still a thing. Maybe to the point, well actually no, I don't think it will need to be nerfed, because you're going to need to be pretty good to quickscope people who are flying through the air and dashing and stuff. I've got like, most of the time that I hit people, it was because they weren't standing, like they was just standing still. They weren't running around, weren't jumping all over the place. So I don't think sniping is going to be a problem, but at the same time, I think if you are really skilled and you practice and you want a challenge, sniping will still be something that is fun. It's just, I don't think it'll be OP. I think the people who snipe and do it successfully will be very skilled, and I think that's how it should be. The sniper shouldn't be able to compete with an assault rifle, especially not in a game like this. What else do I have to talk about? The maps. There's been a bunch of maps. There's more than were in the trailers and stuff, so it's a bit confusing. Generally speaking, I've found the maps to be pretty good. It's a little bit confusing at times, but I think that's just because I'm learning them, and also because of the verticality, because you're jumping up and down and flying all over the place. But there's not like Ghost, because Ghost there was just paths everywhere and hidey holes, and it was really quite ridiculous. So the maps so far, like, they've been pretty good. Like, not, I can't really comment whether they're amazing or not amazing, but I think they're decent. I don't think they're problematic like the ones in Ghosts were. What else do I have to talk about? The one thing about this game is that the maps are a decent size, and if the lobby isn't full, it can feel really slow-paced. Not super slow-paced, but it's not as fast. But the thing is, if the lobbies are full, then it's very fast-paced. Like, people going everywhere, you're trying to keep track of everyone, you see people jumping through the air and you're shooting at them. So yeah, I think this game is really cool. It sort of takes the good elements of Titanfall and Call of Duty and puts them into one. There's nothing quite like jumping through the air and then slamming down on someone and then turning around and shooting someone who's behind you, or someone tags you from behind and you just boost up into the air and spin around and shoot them if they're not very skilled. Yeah, it's really challenging and it's really fun. And it runs well on PC, which is way more than could be said for Call of Duty Ghost. Ghost was lagging on the menu for me. And all this said, like, is running well on my computer. My computer is probably mid-range now these days. Like, it's only got a gigabyte graphics card in it. It's like a 560 Ti. And yeah, like, I've got it installed on a solid state, but with only a 1 gigabyte graphics card and 8 gigs of RAM, my computer is definitely no longer top of the line. So yeah, I think it's a good game, and I think, like, I really do have hope that it will work out really well. I think it just comes down to how SledgeHammer Games manages it. And if they manage it well in that they nerf things that become OP, or like fix different things, like if they fix any issues, if they ban hackers, if they do all that kind of stuff, then this game will be really good, and I am definitely going to be keen to play it with my friends, to play some Search and Destroy with all my friends. One other thing that I really liked about this game was with the score streaks. I mean, there's lots of little things, but just one in particular that I just noticed was with the score streaks, it's really cool because you got the little score down the bottom corner that's sort of telling you how many points you have and how far it is to your next score streak. And unfortunately in this particular game I went 16-4 and I was like 25 points away from getting the Goliath at the end of the game. So yeah, I'm keen. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's getting rather long, so it's about time for me to go. If you want to see more Advanced Warfare videos, make sure you leave a comment or leave a like, or both. Both is really appreciated. And I will talk to you in another video coming soon. Bye! Cause the nukes are gonna die, and the knife is gonna knife. Baby, I'm just gonna snap. I'm snapping you. The tryhard's gonna try.